Previously on Gladiators Assemble, we witnessed the champions fight it out for the top spot in the round 1 of MRF FMSCI INRC 2016, the Rally of Coimbatore. Driver put in his best performance, and the team of Amitrajit Ghosh and Ashwin Nayak from Mahindra Adventure overcame tough competition to claim victory at the thrilling MRF Rally of Coimbatore. Round 2 of the MRF FMSCI Indian National Rally Championship INRC, the MRF Rally of Maharashtra, kick-started in Nashik. One of the most popular destinations for the pious Hindus, Jains and Buddhists, and also known for its association with the epic Ramayana. The city not only has an ethereal and spiritual quality about it, but is also a touch point for tourists who wish to explore and experience its beautiful surroundings and cool and pleasant climate.
Starting with the general cars, we have an electronic timing-based system.
The MRF Rally of Maharashtra is divided into two separate championships, the Indian National Rally Championship and the Indian Rally Championship. Indian drivers in Indian cars are eligible for the INRC, while Indian or foreign drivers in Indian or foreign cars are eligible for the IRC. Round 2 of the MRF FMSCI Indian National Rally Championship INRC, the MRF Rally of Maharashtra, started its proceedings with the pre-event scrutiny of the cars and shakedown,
those navigators are basically
where the drivers showed a glimpse of their skills. Ended early as the drivers retired to get ready for the main event the next day, the MRF Rally of Maharashtra. The MRF Rally of Maharashtra covers around 400 kilometers on tarmac roads. The routes of the stages are closed sections of public or private roads which have been disclosed to competitors for recon. The driving tracks of the rally covered by the teams are around Bhandardara on the outskirts of Nashik. The driving tracks have been divided into 3 special stages: Alpha Stage or Special Stage 1 and 4, Beta Stage or Special Stage 2 and 5, Gamma Stage or Special Stage 3 and 6.
INRC 2016 has been has had a good start and a very interesting format. A lot of excitement, scintillating action, tarmac rally, very fast action can be expected from the Nashik rally, Rally of Maharashtra in Nashik.
Well, we are at the second round of a 5-event calendar. The first event in Coimbatore had its own shares of thrills and spills. And here in Nashik, it's the only tarmac calendar event in the entire calendar, so it brings about its own challenges. Nashik has always run tight, very compact, safe events, and from the FMSCI, we're very happy that Nasik's now been running continuously for many years. Rally of Nashik, as I said earlier, is the only tarmac event, so it's one of the fastest events on the entire calendar. Being tarmac and being very fast, it tends to be a little unforgiving. So it has its own character altogether. But tomorrow with cloud cover, maybe some of these stages will be a little more slippery than usual. So I hope the drivers take care and just drive within themselves.
The Rally of MRF, this Rally of Maharashtra, is always a tarmac event, this Nasik. And it's always, if it's a tarmac anywhere in the world, it's quite challenging. And it's quite fast also. Like you'll find they are now looking for more gravel rallies all over the world. So this is the only tarmac here. So it's quite challenging, the entire setup of the cars, and the drivers need to be more committed. So you can't, the mistake errors are very, very less. So it's really tough and challenging.
पूरा देश घूम के हम अब आ पहुंचे हैं हिमाचल के पहाड़ों में।
चलते जाओ।
मोर राइट, सीधे बिल्कुल लेफ्ट नहीं, सीधे पैन।
Rhino Duster, India Adventures, Saturday at 9 p.m. only on NDTV Prime.
The MRF Rally of Maharashtra, promoted by Ramakrishna Race Performance Management or RRPM, is the only tarmac event of the MRF FMSCI INRC and IRC 2016 calendar. And is one of the fastest events of the year. The cars touch up to 190 kilometers per hour at places and do some astonishing tricks on the track and off it. Quite literally, leaving all motorsport lovers in complete awe. "32 teams in the MRF Rally of Maharashtra include top drivers of India like Gaurav Gill and Amitrajit Ghosh of Team Mahindra Adventure, as well as Arjun Rao Arur, Rahul Kantraj, Karna Kadur and others. The INRC received 27 entries through its various classes, being A. INRC overall up to 3500cc cars including turbo factor, B. INRC 2000cc and C. FMSCI Cup for vehicles homologated prior to 31st December 2007, while the IRC, which is still at a nascent stage, received the remaining 5 entries, with the Evo 8 of Abhilash PG and Evo 10 of Sameer Thapar being the top contenders in this championship. It must be noted that the INRC and IRC are two separate championships and their results are not clubbed together or compared as they run distinctively different vehicles. Most importantly, the INRC is for two-wheel drive Indian vehicles, only while four-wheel drive foreign vehicles are allowed in the IRC.
Well, obviously we had to get the maximum points because we had a DNF in Coimbatore, so we wanted to bounce back on top again.
Tarmac is very different basically because even the setup of the car, we go much lower on the setup. The springs are different, the tires are different, so it's very technical in terms of driving style as well. We need to change. We have to be a lot more, a lot of commitment and much more clean around the corner. We cannot make any mistake in tarmac.
Yeah, no, Nasik is all about commitment. You need to be committed. This is not flat stages, they are S and fast tarmac.
Rallying is distinguished by running not on a circuit but instead in a point-to-point format in which participants and their co-drivers drive between set control points using off-roads as well as tarmac roads. The MRF Rally of Maharashtra, being the only tarmac event in INRC and IRC 2016, was indeed a super fast event which was made all the more challenging by the rain gods. As rallies go on for several tough kilometers, competitors visit a service park like a pit stop. The service parks are located at predetermined points to allow technicians to perform mechanical work on each car. Service time is strictly limited, with each stop being 10, 20 or 30 minutes. Refueling of the cars is also done at the refueling zone installed at these locations. While the rains continued to wet the tracks throughout the day, the slippery roads added some extra edge to the tasking nature of the track. The moisture on the track posed a problem for many drivers.
The first two stages we had puncture. The issue was our tire choice was wrong, so that's why we had two punctures. Since it was like slippery, we thought we'll go with a higher tire ratio, but it never worked out. So wrong tire option, so we lost so much time.
The point system is segregated as per the time taken to complete each of the stages. The car with the best accumulated time throughout the stages is deemed the winner, confirming a top spot on the leaderboard.
A lot of wheel changes. We've had 3 punctures in 6 stages. We had a puncture in stage 1, puncture in stage 3 and a puncture in stage 4. When we went to first service, I think we was 5th or 6th and we had to catch up. So we tried going in the stage 4 again, we had a puncture, so but I drove as hard as I could with the puncture. So we didn't lose much, and stage 5 and 6 I just went for it. I don't know whether we've caught up, but if we've caught back to 3rd after spending half the stages with a puncture, I think that will be, I'll be more happy than I would be if I got a easy win.
Round 2 of the MRF FMSCI Indian National Rally Championship INRC, the MRF Rally of Maharashtra, came to a glorious end as Gaurav Gill and Musa Sharif of Team Mahindra Adventure stormed to victory in INRC. While independent driver Abhilash PG and Shrikant Gowda backed top honours in the MRF FMSCI Indian Rally Championship IRC.
Completely drenched and it's full of water and so slippery, and this side it's quite dry, so it's been a good gamble. We had the perfect tyre choice and a good suspension setup in the morning, so that's paid off well. We had a good lead, so we're back in one piece. The road's very rough now, and so that's what's important, to get maximum points.
We won the IRC class, we came finished. We finished first IRC.
The team of Gaurav Gill and Musa Sharif won the rally with an overall time of 52 minutes 8 seconds, followed by Arjun Rao and Satish Rajagopal as the first runners-up, and Amit Rajit Ghosh and Ashwin Naik as the second runners-up. Abhilash PG and Shrikant Gowda won the MRF FMSCI Indian Rally Championship IRC with a time of 55:20. Biku Babu and George Millen won the INRC 2000cc category with a time of 54:33, while KJ Jacob and Manoj Mohanan won the FMSCI Cup. The MRF FMSCI Indian National Rally Championship now heads to Gurgaon for the third round of the 5-event calendar, and this is where the Gladiators assemble next.